Hi everybody, I am Yolanda Marie. I have a message for you today, really a collective energy read for the next 6 months. For those of us who are awakened, what you can expect there, what you are expecting of yourselves actually, like from higher perspective. And then also about the unawakened collective as well. So it's sort of gauging the two energies, what may be experienced over the next 6 months. And this is going to be a little longer than usual. So try to listen the entire way through if you can. If not, there is a transcript below, but there's a lot of important information that they want you to know. So let's get started. Okay, so the key energies that we can expect for the awakened collective, those who know what's going on, very clear sight, have been doing this for a while, or just came in and quantum leapt forward, and you know, okay? The energies are harmony, mastery, and spiritual authority. Now, my guides are saying overall, you want to withdraw your emotions from things that are going to occur as much as you can and center often, meditate a lot, or the equivalent of what a meditation would be. Okay, come to 0 point, rebalance, and you're going to need to do it often. Now, it sounds harsh to hear the guides or the Arcturians or any councils, higher beings say withdraw your emotions. But what they really mean is do not let the emotions that come through as a natural reaction to what's being discovered, do not let those emotions overtake your understanding. That's what they mean, okay? Stay in your highest awareness. Stand your ground firmly in this highest awareness. Do not succumb to pressure to lower your perspective to that of one who does not already see and know. You already see and you already know. Heal and deal with incoming information from this perspective so that you do not join those who do not know in the emotional and physical suffering. All right, this is very important for you to pay attention to here. So in other words, we are also going to be receiving more incoming information. Okay? But remember, you already knew this. So heal and deal with this incoming information from the perspective that you already knew. Do not join the ones who are just learning, because you're going to join in their emotional and physical suffering. Remember, your overall key energies are harmony, mastery, and spiritual authority. They say this is a responsibility at this point. You have come this far through your hard work. As new details about more of this heinous information is exposed, and it will be, aid in the co-creation by holding your ground through the heart. This is not a weakness. I'm going to repeat what they just said there, just the sentence. This is not a weakness. Hear what's being said. Open your heart and hear this. Grounding yourself and holding your ground and understanding things through your heart is not a weakness. That's part of the old program. That's part of the old polarity warrior paradigm, where the warrior was with adversity all of the time. But the warriors that we really are is the heart warrior who understands and is able to heal the situation. There is a big difference. They say this will be your strength. As the false paradigm continues its crumbling, observe and actively co-create what you have already seen or feel is coming, which is the rise of the heart, you guys. The rise of the heart is what's coming. All right? So feel what is coming, which is the rise of the heart, the fair treatment and heart-centered systems, and the cleansing of the distortions which led to the horrible acts that are and have been taking place. They're saying, feel and see this already. Feel and see this through your heart. Light workers, way shores, you work together. You all have different jobs and purpose, and also are shedding layers at different rates. Now, this can create confusion, and it can create paranoia. Okay, and it can bring the old divide and conquer energy back into your arena if you're not paying attention to those details there. So make sure you remember that light workers and way showers have different jobs, have different streams of purpose, streams of focus there, but they're all for the collective one focus, okay? Picture many different streams going different directions, and then at the end, they come back together. But they serve different purposes. Don't forget about that. Because what happens is it plays into the same paradigm that we're leaving. If you begin to think that you're in different factions, because you're not in different factions, you just have a different job, okay? That's all it is. Understand this from the heart. Even understand this if you have another beautiful way shower just coming in and they maybe don't understand that completely. Do not judge that. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Don't judge all of everything coming in, because remember, many people are awakening. This is what's going on. You want them to. They're not going to know everything the minute they awaken. So don't jump back down to their frequency to get on that level and spar with them and argue and debate. No, no, no. Your job is to stay where you are, because you're going up and out, not in and down. This is coming through right now. I know this is a little bit of a variance from how these energy reads usually go, but all of this wants to come through very, very fiercely. Okay, I apologize if it's a little bit fierce, but this is coming through, okay? Listen to the tones of my voice. Open your heart and feel all of this that's coming through right now. Feel it in your bones, okay? They came through for a moment there on their own, and now I'm quoting them again, what they were saying earlier. It is time to come to an understanding of this. Know the truth of the 3D reality. Project the frequency, however, of the 5D reality, okay? This is co-creation of something new. This is change. Shift your heart as often as possible. When you venture away, come back. Then they go into how you're going to address, how we should address those, okay, who are not yet awake to everything. These are still my guides here. And your higher self, I'm hearing. Your higher selves. Also, that higher self-consciousness collectively. So all of us telling us, reminding us, okay? So they're saying they must be allowed to observe things in order to rattle them, shake them open. Do not unintentionally add to the lower frequencies by over-observing your own emotions about this. Stay in your authority. Remember earlier that energy of spiritual authority, okay? Or you could think of it, if you like the word energetic better, or expansive authority, okay? Or way show or understanding authority, however you want to think of that, okay? But stay in that authority of what you already know. They say you already knew and understood these things. New details will come out to add to what you already knew. So they say, do not ignore these details. Understand everything that is happening and use your higher frequencies to navigate the information so that you are a true healer and balancer to the situations. Observing it from the lower frequencies, okay, and this is from the quantum perspective they're speaking, will only serve to increase the general energies of trauma, and this is not your intention. You intended to expand. Let go of your guilt about this. So they're saying many of you are still carrying around a little bit of false guilt that you will perhaps leave somebody behind that doesn't need to be left behind, or not, fight on behalf of someone who needs you to fight on behalf of them. But remember, those are old definitions of what fighting is. Okay, remember the difference in the paradigms. And this is where, that higher understanding really comes in. All right, so they're saying, do not forget the reasons why you intended to expand. It's to usher in the new age and chart the path. This is not selfish. In fact, this is your ultimate responsibility. Continue releasing your own trauma so that you can step further into this role of energetic authority on the planet. It might feel strange to see such atrocities from such a high vantage point because you understand the pain so well, right? Even though we're purging and releasing it, we understand the pain. Like, we really understand it more than those who were blocked from it. We understand it from us going through it individually. And we also understand it from feeling it from others. We physically can feel their pain. So this is what makes it so tough to maintain the high vantage point, or what can make it such a challenge, okay? And that's all right. That's all right. This is why they're coming together to say this. They say love yourself through all of this. Allow your trauma to be transmuted. There is a fear that if you do this, you will somehow stop caring, or that you will somehow be doing a disservice to your brothers and sisters in pain. But the opposite is true. On a much higher level, they already know your role and they want you to continue stepping in, filling up, expanding. This must be done to a certain extent to continue to move forward, okay? The more you expand, the more the situations heal. End transmission. So now we're going to move into just totally what the unawakened energy is going to be like, okay? Those who really have no idea what's going on. And this is from the perspective of the Arcturians this time. And this is a direct channel that I'm going to read for you here. The key overall energies, though, for them, let me just say first, listen to this. Potential, okay? Potential, discovery, context. Here are the Arcturians. They will rediscover themselves. They will begin to examine things around them in a different way, but they will need to have fortitude, which will be a very great challenge for them. So through this, they will rediscover fortitude in a different way, standing strong in a different way. The discovery that's going to take place will drive more people together than apart. Look for this. Do not look for the opposite of that which you wish to co-create. Remember, you are co-creating regardless of what is occurring. Things will progress. It is according to what you allow yourself to believe that you will receive and see. These laws do not change according to whether you are awake or unawakened. Whether or not you are able to hold the vision, things will still move forward. But if you wish to participate in the co-creation and see the benefits, see the result, then look for what is going to happen that is good. In other words, people are going to use the information that they discover to become bonded in a way that they previously were not bonded. They will begin putting together information in a different way, giving it context in a way that it did not have before. Things that seem to have opposition will become clear, and people will understand that they were not necessarily in opposition, but that they were not given the entire truth. This is a great benefit to create the dissonance needed to push people forward. Give them the opportunity to do this. Remove yourself from judgment as much as possible as these things occur. We are the Arcturian Council. We love you. End transmission.